want to talk to you about how to receive strength. I want to talk to you about how to receive strength. Hallelujah. How to receive strength. You know, life in this way is not fair. Life is not fair. You know, sometimes you look at people that are not serving God, and they will be enjoying life. They are not really active in the things of God. And you see them, you know, they don't even want their children. They have children. They don't even treat their husband fine. But, you know, there's one woman, my wife used to ask me, why is this every time you see that woman, if one man leave her, another man will come. And the men posh men, they will come. So sometimes you ask yourself that, God, why? You know, we have so many questions that we ask God. When we read Psalm 94 verse 3, the psalmist said that, Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? The wicked will always triumph. In fact, when you read, I think Psalm 73, another show, Psalm 73, the Sons of Asa. Yes, Psalm 73, the Sons of Asa. When you read Psalm 73, he said that my feet was almost gone when I heard about the prosperity of the wicked. They have no stress. They have no sickness. Therefore, pride has become like a necklace. But when you read it to the end, he said that I started to understand all those things when I went to the sanctuary of the Lord. Praise the Lord. Because you have placed them on a slippery ground. You know, when you read Mark chapter 4 verse 38, the Bible said that, and Jesus was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on the pillow. And they awake him and say unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? Carest thou not that we perish? Maybe you've been asking God that question. God, don't you care about me? God, I am dying. This problem has overwhelmed me. Carest not that we perish? This was a question they asked Jesus. When there was storm, Jesus was sleeping on a pillow. Do you think he was asleep? No. If the Bible said our God never sleeps nor slumber, in that particular time that there was storm, do you think Jesus was sleeping? You that even when there is rain, you hear it. And Jesus was on a ship and there was storm and he didn't know it. He just wanted to know the reaction of the disciples. If they could use their faith. Because that time they have followed him and they have seen him doing miracles. You have followed God seeing God doing miracles. Even your life is a testimony. Where you are coming from to this place is a testimony. But still, when a small problem comes, you start shaking. Then God will be watching you. This was the state that the disciples were in. And they went to him, Master, carest not that we perish. Don't you care? Jesus smiled. And he rebuked the sea. The sea even here. Praise the Lord. So whenever crisis comes, crisis drains our strength. The Bible said that hope deferred makes the heart to be sick. In other words, when you hope in something for so long and the thing is not coming, the thing is not working, you are hoping for something and it's not working. If you are not careful, to make your heart to be sick. This is why today so many people will give up. The man will tell the woman, let us consult something else. The woman will tell the man, the pressure is too much. Let us do something about this issue. I can't remember one of our church members. One of our church members told me, Pastor, I have waited for so long. I can't bear it again. I told her, God will do it. After 2 months, The person told me, Pastor, can I use your address? I said, sure. Because I've sent my mother told me that there's one medicine. There's one native medicine. At least let us also try native medicine and see. I did not say anything. I said, no problem. No problem. They sent the native medicine. And the thing took long. The thing took long. She will be asking me, Pastor, is the native medicine not there? I said, no, if it comes. At the time I told her, don't disturb me. When the thing comes, me, I will call you and tell you. She stopped disturbing me. After 3 months, after she has already conceived, the native medicine came. I wish some people will come out here and come and testify. After God, do you know the devil is a liar? Had it been this thing came and she used it and God did his miracle, they will now go and give the glory to the temple. Oh, yeah. And today so many people are owing the devil because they thought it's the devil that did it. No, it is that prayer you prayed about some years ago. That prayer is still working. Prayer, when you pray, it goes to a bank and it will be there working for you. Hallelujah. Amen. Some of us, our prayer bank is empty. The prayer you prayed 2010 can still work for you today. Yes, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And this lady was telling me, I told her that, have you seen what God has done? What are you going to use the native medicine to do again? Yeah, I don't know. I say, yeah. At least you know where the person comes from now. Praise God. Hallelujah. So crisis drains our strength. We sometimes wonder if God is seeing how you are treated. Sometimes in your working place, sometimes by your neighbor, sometimes by your husband, sometimes by your wife, sometimes by somebody that is in the office, how they treat you. They treat human beings like what? Like animal. One day I took one of our workers our client to the office. And when we were at the office, when I entered the place, when I'm at work, I always use cap and so on. I wear my cap like also one of the boys. So when we came to the office and then I just entered, they just look at me. And I said, good morning. They asked, who told you to come in? Go and stand outside and wait for us. They thought they have gotten one of the Azul boys, one of the refugees. So they want to treat me anyhow. And I told them that, can you people answer my good morning before you tell me to go out? Now they see the Dutch I spoke, they look at me well. They say, okay, good morning. I said that I'm the betrayer of so and so, I'm the caretaker of so and so, and they have sent me to bring him because he has an appointment here. Oh, okay, from which group and so on. They started laughing. And we were victims. They have done this to us so many years ago. Sometimes you see how you are treated and you ask God, God, are you there? God, I've prayed so much, why don't you answer me? Yes, God will answer you. You need patience. Amen. Praise to God. One of the things that I want to talk about is to have what? Patience. Sometimes we ask God questions. God, don't you know what I've been dealing with? I tell you that you are not the only person who is dealing with that issue. Check the Bible, you see that there were mighty men of valor that were also dealing with your own issue. There were kings that were dealing with your own issue. The Bible said that, and there was a king that he had something in his clothes, and nobody knew what was inside his clothes. There was leprosy. There was a leprosy in one of the army commanders. One army commander had a leprosy. And he has to come and meet Elisha for Elisha to pray for him. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. He had leprosy and the thing was inside. Only time he covered himself. So it is not only you that you have something inside your clothes. But let me tell you, that thing that you have inside your clothes, God is bigger. He is bigger than every situation. Amen. Praise the Lord. Amen. That is what you have to know. There is time for everything. One day you share your story and you will cry. One day you share your story and then you will smile. There are some of the part of the story, not that you are sad, but when you remember certain things. Praise God. Know what you've gone through. I was with Alia in my office last time. If she noticed it, I almost cried. I was telling her some things she did not know. Some things I have gone through and she did not know. And I have one drawer. I have everything in that drawer. Everything that I went through is there. I took one of the things for her to show her. She was surprised. She took it and she was reading it. He looked at me like this. If she should look at me very well, I was about to shed tears. I told her a story when I lost the case and I came out of the court and I could not look down because people were standing there. You know that tears, you want the tears to go back. You know tears can go back. If you don't know, there are tears that you can just look up like this and the tears will go back. I have to look up because if I look down, the tears will run down like this. And you know our African context, a man must not cry. Man, in my language they say, "Bemensu." You a man, don't cry. Standing in front of the court like this, and I was looking up like this. So many times in my life, I have to look up like this. Sometimes I will take my sister to the hospital. What I will go through in that hospital, I will come out like this and I will be going like this, looking up, so that the tears will not run down. If not, you meet somebody and they will ask you, is somebody there? No, nobody is there. But what you are going through alone is too much. But do you know what God said? That He will not allow what is above you to come upon you. Amen. So you are more than able to carry it. And one day it shall be over. There is something that is called one day. Yes. And that one day will come. That one day will come. That one day will come. Whether the devil likes it or not, that one day will come. Praise the Lord. I read a story about a man. What was his name? Did I write the name of that man? It's a man that was in prison for so long. His name is Archie Williams. Last night, he said, the video is on Facebook. Archie Williams, the man went to prison for 37 good years because of something he has not done. Somebody raped a lady and they put false charge on him. And he said that it was like a joke. It was like a joke. It was like a joke. One day was gone. Weeks were gone. Months were gone. For 37 good years. In prison for something he has not done. The time they realized that he was not the person, he was already in prison for 37 good years. Wow. Listen to the quotes of that man. They were interviewing him and they asked him that, how could he stay so long in the prison, 37 good years? And he told them that, do you know what? Freedom is of the state of the mind. Freedom is of the mind. I went to prison, but never let my mind to be in prison. Amen. Praise God. One of my points is how to receive strength is what? To build your mind. To change the way you are thinking. What you are going through. When I told you patient, yeah, write it down because I'm just putting I have to end very soon. The number two is how to do what? How to build your mind. The Bible said that do not be conformed to the pattern of this world. Don't be conformed. Don't change the way the worldly people think. That for them, when they think that it is too much for them, they go to the skyscrapers, and then they jump and they die. For them, when it is too much for them, they take a gun and they shoot themselves. Or they shoot people and they shoot themselves. No. You know, the Bible said, I don't think like that. But let this mind that is in Christ Jesus also be in you. The mind of faith. Have the faith of Jesus. Praise God. What you are going through, it is the way you think. That is the man. It is the way you think. It is the way you think that will make you to succeed or not. So the man said that he was in prison, but he trained his mind that his mind will not be in prison. Remember the story of Joseph. Joseph was in prison, but the prison was not in Joseph. God is with you.
Amen.
What you are going through, if we should tell our stories one by one, you throw your own away and you start crying for somebody.
Oh, yes.
I took my mother to hospital one day in Ghana, and they told us to go to the in Ghana, in Africa, they call it casualty. Here they call it notes. What? Note things or note things. Note of Name. Note of Name. In Ghana we call it casualty, or where people are wounded and so on. When I took my mother to that place, we were waiting, and the doctors were keeping us waiting for about some 2-3 hours, Africa. But at the time, I wanted to take my mother home because I got to know my mom was not sick. We will be sitting there, they will bring somebody, the jaw is out, and the person herself is holding the thing, and they are pushing the person to. I'll be there, I will see somebody, the legs, 2 legs are on the stretcher, they are coming like it. I said, hey, my mother is not sick. So if you know what somebody is going through and the person is quiet, you will keep quiet. Praise God. Be like the cat, don't be like the dog. When dogs see something, they will see small thing. The cat will come and the cat will do like this. Cat will go. Dog will make mama, then cat will be looking at the dog. Mr. Dog, what is the problem? Can't another dog pass by? The cat will just come and make the eye like that. And then he go. Praise God. So it's not everything that you will be complaining. It's not everything that you will be doing. What this man trained his mind. And you know another thing that helped him that I want to talk about is prayer. This man said that in the prison, what was his strength? What gave him strength was prayer and music. Prayer and music. I tell you, what this man has locked us in 7 years, this man is going to get it in a double portion.
Amen.
Meanwhile, there are people that they have still wasted that 37 years. This man has come back from prison, and there are people who have wasted 37 years. They have debts. They are sick. But this man, God kept him. This man, prayer kept him. This man, the power of music kept this man. And this man has come out of the prison, and he is still strong.
Amen.
Praise God. Amen. And they invited him to sing. After his song, everybody stood up on their feet. Because the voice and the song, he has become a star. Hey. Praise God. Amen. You know that you are going through that thing has a reason. That thing that you are going through is building you. That thing that you are going through, it will help you not to look down upon other people when they are going through the same thing. That thing that you are going through will bring an idea. If you don't know, let me tell you, there's going to be an idea when you come out. You say that, oh, there are still people who are in that problem. How can I help them? How can I help them? Oh, let me build an organization. There was one woman that I wanted a documentary with my wife from. She came from, I think, Switzerland also. And then she was brought here. She was married by one gangster, one man who sells drugs, who sells human beings and everything. Human traffic. A human trafficker. And then this woman saw a lot. And when she was able to be liberated, he has built an organization. And the organization has become so popular, they interviewed her on German television, that she is helping people that are being trafficked from Africa or from anywhere to Europe. So what you are going through is going to give you a story. And you know what? There is no glory without a story. Nobody got there without having a story. Meet some great people and then ask them that, did you just get there? They will tell you their story. Oh, one day your story will be told. One day people will gather. Sister Victoria said that when she went to Africa, she was sitting with her mother for almost the whole night, and people have gathered around her, and her story was told. One day your story will be told. One day you sit down and you tell people how you've gone through, and your story going to encourage other people. Oh, your story, your testimony is going to be so huge that the whole world will be invited to be giving your testimony. Amen. That one alone is going to give you a testimony. Amen. That one alone is going to give you a breakthrough. Amen. That one alone is going to lift you up. That one alone is going to make you popular. Amen. That the whole world will come to know you. Because there will never be anybody who has a great testimony like you. Amen. Praise God. There will never be anybody who has a great testimony than you. So they will be looking for people that have testimony to invite, and then it is you. Amen. At a time they will be tired of him, but they will say that let us invite that woman again. We don't have any other body. We don't have anyone. It is that woman that carried that testimony. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. Let's read a story about a prophet and then we will close. Let's turn to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 2 to 5. Habakkuk chapter 2. Are we there? The Bible said that this is a prophet of God who went through so much challenges, even with his prophecies, even with the lifestyle of the people. This great man of God had even a lot of problem with the lifestyle, the sin that the people were in. And the Bible said that the complaint of Habakkuk, he said that, oh Lord, how long shall I cry? And thou will not hear, even cry out unto thee of violence. Hallelujah. In other words, this man could cry so loud. This man could shout so loud, like David cried that he had no strength again. The prophet was going through that. So if you are here and you have been crying, I want you to know that you are not alone. Even people that were righteous, people that were God sent, people that God used to meet them and talk to them, they went through that. Praise God. Say, cry out with violence, and God will not say. Have you come to that feeling that, God, why are you not? I'm not hearing you. A time that you have prayed, and no prayer has been answered. This was the state of that prophet. Hallelujah. Amen. Verse 3. Why dost thou shew me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? Grievance is a painful thing. God, why do I face grievances? Things that will make me sad, things that will make me weep. For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Strife and contention against me. People are, the word contention is a seed of discord. Sometimes people will be sowing seed of discord in the ministry. People will be sowing seed of discord in your family, in your marriage. Things that you have not done. Strive for nothing. Strive for nothing. Sometimes you don't know what you have done and somebody will just be fighting against you. You've not done anything. And when we ask the person will never have anything that you have done. But that thing needs to happen to build you up. To know those who are on your side. To know those that when you are in a dark moment, the friends that will be with you. Praise God. Verse 4 said that, therefore the law is slack. There is injustice. This man of God was telling God that, hey God, there is injustice. Things are not done in the right way, God. Why can people treat me the way they are treating me? And judgment doth never go forth. For the the righteous. How can Hitler kill 5 million Jews? Were the Jews not the promised children? Are they not the chosen generation? Jesus said that he came for the Jews. And one person can kill 5 million. The wicked thought compass about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded. Wrong judgment. You go to court, you know that what you are saying is not true, but you can't come out. It's a link. They link each other. The police people know what is going on. The court people, sometimes you don't know. These people are big people. They meet and they drink and they eat. There are some court cases. Do you know what? Before you go to the court, the case have already been solved in their drinking bar. Some of them, they have killers, cellar, underground, that they make heavy parties. They say, tomorrow what should we say? That guy, he said, let's wire him. 10 years. We will not give him that paper. When I say this, you will say this. Use this article, I will use this article, we will put him in the prison. It's finished. Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded. This man who was taken to jail for how many years? 37 years. Can't it be because he was a black? Living in USA? You have a problem? They push you. They want to have a way that they will keep you out. So there is wrong judgment. Hallelujah. But listen to what God said, verse 5. He said, behold, ye among the hated and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days. Hallelujah. God said that even though there are wrong judgment, but God is going to say yes, and nobody will be able to say no.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
God is going to do something in your life. God is going to cause something to happen. Amen. That they will never be able to say no to you. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
God is going to make something to happen that they will say that, this is a notable miracle. We can't say anything about it because that man was sitting at the beautiful gate for so long, and we know that that man was sick. Acts chapter 3. And these people use the name of Jesus, and the man is walking now. This is a notable miracle. This is a special miracle. We can't do anything about it. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
God said that, for I am going to do something. I'm going to work in your days, which ye will not believe it, though it shall be told. If even people tell you, one day you wake up in your balcony like this, and you say, is that me? You will not even believe it, that is you. People will see you and they will come to you. They say that, is that Joseph? Is that Joseph? They were eating with their own brother and they didn't know it was Joseph. Sometimes when you read it in the Bible, we think it's a joke. But go to Africa, some of your friends will look at you and they will just greet you and they are going. And you call them, come back. Come back, it's me. I went to the camp to preach one day, and I went to one brother. Me, I have seen the brother. I know him from Ghana. We were playing football, but the brother did not see me. He's so perplexed, so confused. And I called his name. But the name that I used to call him, he turned and he looked at me. And he mentioned my guy name. Mentioned my guy name about 4 times. He said, hey, I will not tell you so that you are waiting. You are waiting. Yeah. I have many. I have many. So I will not tell you. Praise God. Shade. I see you were waiting. And I said, that it is me. Praise God. The guy came and said, wow. That's what God will do. People will see you and they will ask, is that you? Because the way God has molded you, the position God put Joseph, the brothers of Joseph could not recognize him. Let's close here. We will continue on again. Amen. May the Lord bless you. Amen.